Hey everyone, and welcome to another behind-the-scenes peek into the musical pixelated cyberpunk world of X-RL7. And today we're looking at episode 21 and the song Program, featuring Scalzo of Return to Earth, and also featuring Art vs. Industry. I just want to take a moment to shout out the awesome, incredible X-RL7 Patreons. If you want to support the show and get some cool rewards in the process, please do consider joining the X-RL7 Patreon, as we have some really great incentives, exclusive music, early access to content, personal messages from characters, more behind the scenes. There's lots of cool stuff. And feel free to hit us up on Discord. So, let's get into it in this installment of X-RL7 Backstage. So this story arc is a bit of a continuation of where we left off after episode 14, but with the introduction of a brand new character, musical badass Program. But who can pull off the appropriate amount of badassery and punk rock attitude required to voice this character? Who, I ask? Who?
What's happening, everybody? Ron Scalzo from the band Return to Earth here. I provide the voice of Program in the latest episode of X-RL7.
I'm a knockout.
Actually reached out to Mike to see if he was interested in using some of Return to Earth's new music in the series. We have a new album out called Oblivion, which is very symphonic and cinematic, and I thought there might be a good match there. And as it turns out, the good match was me.
I'm just what you need.
Having some experience in voice acting in the radio and podcasting industries, and having always wanted to do it on a cartoon or an animated series, it was a real thrill when Mike asked me if I would provide the voice for Program.
I was just in the right place at the right time.
And it was nice for a change to do something that somebody else had written, somebody else's concept and idea. Being in bands for as long as I have been, and making my own music for as long as I have been, the whole theme of touring and sabotage and relationships with your bandmates and opening for other acts and being cocky or pretending to have some sort of bravado in the music industry. It was a lot of fun to kind of play this character who just doesn't give a fuck.
No, not the gears! It's vintage!
Speaking of fun characters, we also have voice appearances from some cool names from the streaming/media commentary world. The awesome comics division, Corey Harrison, Nick Weiser, and X-Ray Girl lend their distinctive tones to the episode. So let's talk a bit about the song.
Are you wide awake while sleeping? Right in the loop below. Do you question what you're shown?
This was a track I had written a while ago and didn't have a vocalist for, as the initial person I was originally speaking to disappeared into the ether, so I've been sitting on this for a while. But when I got in touch with Ron and heard his work and his amazing voice acting, it seems like he was the perfect fit for this track and character, and man, does he slay it. Art vs. Industry, aka the incredible Avi Ghosh, aka Jordan in the previous episode, contributes some additional synths and loops to the track, and boom, we have Program.
As far as the song goes, that was an even bigger challenge, but one that I gladly accepted. The song kind of skews a little more pop than I'm used to, but Return to Earth isn't just metal, and it was pretty cool to sing these melodies that somebody else had written, lyrics that somebody else had written, things that I haven't done in a while, and I just went into the studio and banged everything out over the course of a couple of days, and I would look forward to doing more programming moving forward if Mike will have me. It sounds like that's kind of in the works. Finally, when I saw the character Program, I couldn't help but think of the movie Tron, which is one of my favorite movies from my childhood, and in a way based on kind of the computer and the 8-bit background that X-RL7 has, is kind of like a distant cousin of the show in general. So to play a character named Program who is up to no good and plays synth guitar and has the attitude that he has was kind of a little bit of a stretch for me, but a lot of fun to play. So I look forward to doing more for the show and with Mike, and happy to provide my little seasoning to this episode of X-RL7. Thanks so much for having me, guys.
Get with the program!
Program is out now on all digital outlets. I think we better wrap up here. Thanks for watching, and thank you to everyone involved in this episode. If you haven't already done so, please do check out Return to Earth and Art vs. Industry. Again, if you want to support X-RL7, feel free to subscribe to the channel, like, comment, stream and purchase the music, etc. And as I say, please do consider hitting us up on Patreon as well, as that really helps out a lot. Cheers! Catch you later.